He can be our Sasquatch.
He goes by many names. Today we use science to prove his existence. I've put together a team of experts. Kyle Condis, Bigfoot expert. Shelby Harrison, Bigfoot lead researcher. And I'm Clay Harrison, podcaster and Bigfoot research assistant. Every week we will bring you the latest scientific findings. When Bigfoot is caught, we will let you know. In the meantime, we will be watching Bigfoot movies and testing theories of pop culture's idea of Bigfoot. Welcome to Squatchin. Hey now, welcome to Squatchin.
What's up?
How are y'all doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
Still waiting on Bigfoot to be caught.
Well, according to a girl on TikTok, the paranormal chick, Bigfoot is everywhere, and they've caught his tooth. There is a news story on MSN of a girl. Like, let me show this because this is just insane.
It is undeniable proof. Don't forget it. Undeniable proof.
Here's it. All right, so MSN puts out possible Bigfoot tooth claim DNA results. A TikToker recently claimed, so this is where news is coming from now. A TikToker recently claimed to have found a tooth belonging to the legendary cryptid Bigfoot. Faced with the potential chance to gather scientific proof, he reached out to a lab asking how to proceed for a DNA sample. So let me pull up her video that she talks about it. This girl is the Chills of TikTok. Do you know who Chills is, Kyle?
No, I rarely ever get on TikTok.
Chills on with Twitch. I need you to or YouTube.
Okay.
On YouTube, yeah.
Chills,
he does paranormal videos.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find. But she does videos on everything. I mean, but she will put. There's not a video she won't put up. I sat there and started to go through them to see, like, is she just putting on anything? And she kind of is, because one of the comments was, "This is from this movie from 1997." And it's just some monster rando thing.
Jesus.
All right.
Quality.
Sorry, this is taking me a second. I'm having a hard time seeing.
Fine.
All right, here's one. Bigfoot is real, Russian Yeti sighting.
Hey, y'all, Myra here.
Oh, did y'all get the sound from that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I have some new Bigfoot, well, not new Bigfoot footage, but Bigfoot footage for you. So this was released in 2016. It was caught on a dash cam in Russia. They have this old back road that has hundreds of sightings of Yeti. I'm not even going to say Bigfoot, it's Yeti in their region. And this man was traveling down this road at night and happens to catch what looks like a Yeti running across the road on his dash cam. Now, you can see it from afar, and then it is zoomed in of this creature running. And if you actually download this video and slow it down and go pane by pane, you can see the stride, you can see the fur, you can see the full contour of the body. It's amazing footage. I love this footage. Tell me what you guys think.
And it's just like a tiniest little blur of somebody walking by.
My favorite one that you showed me earlier was 100% undeniably an orangutan. Like, it was close up. Like, they were not very far away from it, and it was an orangutan.
Well, and what I love about it is, like, all these things are so damn blurry. It's like, I'm sorry, with today's cell phones, you can get a clearer shot than what we just were shown. Oh, come on. Oh.
Yeah, my internet dropped. Are y'all there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
We're back.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So what I was saying, like, with our cell phones now, you can get a lot clearer shot than what we just saw.
Yeah. Like, even in Russia, they have cell phones.
Yeah, I know.
But that's like 20-year-old footage.
Here's the one with the orangutan that they're calling Bigfoot.
Oh,
Hey
Lord.
y'all, Meyer here. So I have an interesting video for you. First, a little backstory. This is being taken in Indonesia. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but they have their own folklores regarding their type of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Their type of Bigfoot is called an orang pendek, which means little person in Indonesian and is described as a bipedal, hairy, ape-like creature that has human dominant features. So when I first saw this, I was like, "What is this? An orangutan
Yes,
bear?"
Yes.
it's an
And I
orangutan.
realized what is in a different country too. I didn't understand what it was until I started researching it, and then I found their own folklore regarding it. So I slowed down the video so you can see it, and then that's when I realized that this thing is moving forward. Like I said, I thought it
Is
was
it
orangutan,
bipedal?
but no.
It's
I
as if orangutans.
guarantee you, she
Yeah.
gets a show on Animal Planet.
Oh my God.
But here's the tooth story. I mean, it's weird because it's only like 34,000 hits, but MSN picks it up and decides to do a
Hey, y'all,
story.
Meyer here. So I have to talk
course
about
you
this
did.
amazing find. This was found by a fellow TikToker, which video credit is in the description. He found what he initially thought was a bone and ended up being a tooth. So he's sending
it
it
looks
in
like
for
it's made out of
analysis. They
clay.
told him to clean it up
Yeah.
and send it in, and they would be able to conduct the research. So he did all of that. The first letter that he received back was the results, but they hit him with the results for the sample you sent in for analysis has been conducted. Before we go any further, as per the NDNA, we both agree to not disclose any personal information to the party pertaining to the information in this letter. Basically, they hit him with an NDA first. That way lets me know this is about to be big. It's about to blow everybody's socks off, and they want first dibs at it. That's typically what happens with when an NDNA is sent and it's requested first before they even go further. So I'm assuming they signed the NDNA, whatever the case may be,
DNA.
and then comes the results. The sample has been determined. Dental pulp has been found. Dental pulp is the self-lining part of the tooth containing nerves, arteries, and
Okay, she's just reading stuff now, but they do show just this giant tooth being probed, and who knows? But
What I like
it
about
was
this,
it's
Go
a
ahead.
great find. She has a lot of crap on here, and I mean, she's got mermaids, aliens, Dogman. So
but I like
you enjoy
the
a good
tooth.
cryptid video, check her out.
She says the tooth is found by a TikToker, not a scientist, not not like anybody of science, but a TikToker found a tooth. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And I like how they're just showing emails as if you can't just like write an email and post it on a screen. And I like that they're like, she's like, this research facility wants first dibs on the find. I'm like, no, they're just scientists if they are real. They don't want first dibs on. They just want to do their science.
And shit's about to hit the fan because there's an NDA. It's like, what do you mean shit? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was Newton that called dibs in science, and that's how we got dibs. Fucking A, dibs in science. There is, though, a medical study that was put out by BioRxiv. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this, because this is the weirdest way to get published. Is just put out a paper on Bigfoot and just say, well, it's probably just a bear. That's what they decided, because every time physical evidence has been turned in for Bigfoot, it has been a bear. So they're just kind of making a blanket statement that maybe just bears are out there.
Could be a bear, yeah. Fact, could be.
Could be, but I still believe.
Could be an orangutan.
Have you had any sightings of Bigfoot?
No, but I do know the next place I'm going to go searching.
Where?
Over the holidays, I was house sitting over the weekend for some friends, and they went up to her whole family all went up and got this not condo, a cabin in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, which is supposed to be like an actual Bigfoot sighted central area. They have a Bigfoot store there. They have like Bigfoot statues and everything, and it's just like, okay, maybe I may have to make a drive. It's only like 3 hours away, so I may have to make a drive up to check out the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking around the Bigfoot Field Research Organization site, and they've got a couple of things in here that are interesting because they record every Bigfoot sighting.
Oh yeah.
And they
kind of have to.
Yeah, so because I had found a story online where West Virginia was talking about how they had so many Bigfoot sightings, but they're small time.
Yeah.
Like they've talking about over decades. Like when you look here, they've got all the states mapped out, and let's see who's got the largest amount, because Ohio's and Florida with over 300 sightings, and they've got the most recent report and the last posted in here as well. So we can even go down into Oklahoma where it has 111 sightings, and it'll break it down by county. So they have good stats on here. Bfro.net. What do you know what county that's in?
Which one? The Broken Bow? Hold on, let me see.
Because it looks like here's LaFleur County has 25. Everything else seems to be single-digit figures in Oklahoma.
Let's see. McCurtain County.
There it is, 8 sightings. The most recent from July of last year.
Yeah, there have been more recently. Yeah.
A Class B sighting recent, early AM Sasquatch howls near Broken Bow Lake.
The lakes are. It's Beaver Bend is what the falls are similar right there. They have the big camping area.
Yeah. Now they have the classifications like A, B, and C based on. Let me see here. It's like firsthand, secondhand. A Class A report involves clear sightings in circumstances where misinterpretation or misidentification of other animals can be ruled out with greater confidence. So that's a big one.
Yeah.
This was a Class B, which is defined as incidents where a possible Sasquatch was observed at a great distance or in poor lighting conditions, and oh man, I'm having a hard time reading that. Incidents in any other circumstance that did not afford a clear view of the suspect are considered Class B reports. And then Class C are just secondhand reports. Gotcha. You know, the urban legend, a friend of a friend, I heard this story kind of stuff. But this is a Class B in Oklahoma. Did you see Texas? Did you see how many Texas had?
Oh, yeah, and I'm on there right now. I was looking at, like, the closest county we have is Denton, and Denton's got 4 sightings going on. I'm trying to, where do I have it here? It's going to go. Here we go. They have, the 4 sightings they have in Denton are Class B.
Oh, wow. That's good.
I assume most of the sightings are B or C.
One from 1990, man recalls being spooked by loud vocalization near McKinney Bridge Road. April 2008, possible tracks found along the Greenbelt corridor outside Denton. November 2017, dad and son take interesting photo after hearing possible wood knock and whistle while hiking near Denton. And December 2017, suburban Flower Mound residents startled by possible wood knocks close to home in early morning.
Flower Mound has a Sasquatch.
Yep. Well, I mean, you
that's
think
not
about
the suburb of Texas I thought would have had one.
Well, you think about it, I mean, come on, the farther you got towards past Flower Mound, the more countryside you get. So
that's true. I forget how much out there is still undeveloped.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like looking through these. Like obviously, there's none in Dallas County, but around Dallas County, like Van Zandt County is next to us.
Yeah.
They have 2 sightings listed.
Montgomery County's got 16.
Where's Montgomery County?
I know, but they got at least 3 Class A sightings.
Whoa.
Dallas County has the White Rock Goat Man, so
that's true.
Technically, DFW also had not the Lake Worth monster too. Back in the 60s, there was actually a picture of what it looks like a white kind of Sasquatch, but you could tell it's just like a white blurb at the Lake Worth. So they deemed that the Lake Worth monster.
Yeah, the Montgomery County ones are all A and B. I mean, there's a couple of A's in here that have a lot of detail.
It's outside of Houston, next to the National Forest.
That makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Okay.
That's
a national park.
And they have a lake.
Is there another county we want to look at?
Let's see. Let's see. Parker County's got 8. Rusk County's got 9. And Harrison County's got 8.
I would have expected more, outside of Central and like some of the big cities. But
Oh well, Liberty County's got 10. I wonder if that's down.
I like to see the normal counties that are under storm watch are in here as well.
Liberty County's got, it's all Class A. It's got 10, but they're all Class A.
Damn.
Hold on, check where that is.
I mean, Texas has so many counties that it's going to be spread out. Like the numbers, like Clay was saying.
Yeah, this one's outside of Houston too.
Oh,
yeah.
I had to see how Bigfoot got to Lubbock, and it's just footprints. He just said, "This place is too boring. I got to leave." Bowie has 2, Class A and a Class B. Deer hunting encounter, tall upright hairy creature near Patman Lake. These are good. So this is, I've been using BFRO more for information than anything because they just have more current stuff and they keep everything up to date really well.
I used to spend, like back in college, I used to spend all the time on this site.
Oh yeah,
just reading the different stories.
So let me see here. Was that? I think that was it. Yeah. So we had scheduled to watch Savage from 2011 because it stars your man Martin Kove
of both a Karate Kid and Cobra Kai fame.
Cobra Kai, yeah.
John,
have you watched it again?
Oh, I've watched a few episodes of season 5, but I haven't rewatched the whole thing since November. Yeah.
But none of us got to watch it, right?
Well, that's not necessarily true.
You've seen it before, but when we went to go watch it, it wasn't available streaming.
I know, but that's why I found a Spanish dub version on YouTube that I kind of skimmed through the whole thing. And I was like, forgetting, like, okay, it's when it comes to acting, at least you could tell it wasn't as bad as Assault on Sasquatch.
Well, we have a new low bar for today with our movie that we watched.
Go for it.
Bigfoot versus Krampus is an hour and 9 minutes of pain. I had to physically hold my eyes open to finish the film because we couldn't watch Savage. I was like, we're going to watch a film. We're going to make it all the way through this. And it is so bad. It is, oh my God. From first look, it's just like an AI wrote a film.
Oh God. Because
it is Bigfoot. But Bigfoot didn't show up till like halfway through the movie,
and he's just a monkey ape. He's not. Yeah. He's not Bigfoot.
Of course,
they didn't do like the animation studio. It's terrible.
Yeah. So no character's mouth moves. That's the first thing they do. Is you meet 2 astronauts. One's obviously male and one's female because the male, all he talks about is getting head. The female is impregnated by him, and it just. Her dialogue is obviously written by a man. It's so bad.
Do you have the trailer for this by chance?
Yes, okay. I do. Let me pull it up.
I'm reading the description right now, and I've got it. If the trailer doesn't describe it, this description is going to be all over the place.
Dude, I can't. I started to watch.
Everyone's in, like, Lucifer is the main character.
I know, I'm reading this.
This jacked up guy in a wheelchair. I mean, it's really confusing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you took a screenshot of Lucifer, right? You gotta send that to Kyle later.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, like the CGI character designs, that looks like the thing he knows. Like he can design a character, and that's cool. No, he can't make he can't do a lip sync to save his life. It's all bad. And then there's these weird moments where. Like the character will just want to start talking about coffee. So they'll have like clip art or like stock footage of coffee that fades in and fades out during the scene.
I'm looking at the not the Wikipedia, the IMDb for the director of this film.
Yes. Now this goes down a deeper wormhole.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Let me share my screen and we can watch this trailer.
Yeah, I guess you gotta see this.
It's the whole movie is just like chunks of 5 to 10 minute really boring conversations.
Of course it is.
Yeah. This dude is 50 years old that wrote this. No one talks like this. No one talks the way that the characters talk in this film, especially the guy, because the guy is just hung up on getting laid, and that's it. He's just done.
And
like, he wants head.
My favorite line was the badass in the world or something. And I was like, what?
That's why I thought an AI wrote it, because there's a lot of just garbage terms and words thrown together in kind of a word salad sentence that don't do anything.
Like Ra, the sun god, at one point shows up and he says yada yada yada. As all gods do.
All right, here is the trailer for Bigfoot versus Krampus from Flick's house.
Is the army mobilizing?
Drone Ship 4 is picking up a flurry of activity on one of the Kerguelen substars board.
This doesn't look good. I'll show you, Tin Man.
What the fuck?
These odds ain't looking so hot. And this Sasquatch ain't going down with the ship.
That was the trailer?
That was it.
At no point do I remember them battling like Bigfoot and Krampus battling.
Yeah, they don't. And so the gold in this is the comments, because the top comment is, I kid you not, they did not even fight.
Hold on. Let me at least give me a second. Let me at least read what from the depths of hell, the Lord of Darkness, Lucifer, summons the demonic. The demonic Christmas spirit Krampus to wreak havoc on the living, and only Bigfoot can stop him. Along with the remaining humans of the post-apocalyptic universe, Van Helsing and Kali, the intergalactic fight for survival rages on.
Yeah, so the male is a clone of Van Helsing, and all he does is talk about being a clone and how bad it is. Like, everything he does is complaining, and it's like this guy has like a single level layer to this character, like he's his dialogue's from like a bad detective novel.
Were there actually people in this thing, or was it all animated?
It's all animated, but they would have those transitions, like I said, with like stock footage. So there would be stock footage of like a couple walking,
or of Santa. Oh, lots of strippers. Santa giving thumbs up or thumbs down about stuff.
We thought it was
'Written by like an 18-year-old who was like kind of horny.
He's also the same writer of the movie I was telling you about earlier. I haven't watched it yet, but Bigfoot versus Megalodon.
Yes. Okay. When you said that, I thought it was the same guy, and then I was like, no, it can't be. Don't watch it, Kyle. Don't do it.
Yeah, you do. I mean,
I love Tubi, but they need to be more selective about the shit they bring on their streaming service.
Anyone can upload. We can upload our show on Tubi and call it a feature film.
Compared to that, I'm sure it would be.
This is a Bigfoot documentary, and that's how we would sell it.
On Tubi,
oh my god.
Oh shit. So yeah, and the other weird thing, like, remember in the beginning, the robots, instead of, I guess he realized when he was doing the film that robots stand still, he created this weird movement to where the robots just kind of like move around and
hey girl,
and they have accents. Yeah, it's just the accent robots talking to each other about stuff. And then a lot of the characters will have just monologues by themselves instead of having character exchanges to create the exposition and tell you what's happening and going to happen. The character will just talk to himself. So Bigfoot has a moment where he's just talking to himself, and Bigfoot's really kind of like a Chewbacca in this. He's a sidekick to the clone who, I mean, for some reason has gotten this princess pregnant and then leaves. There's good, bad. There's like Mystery Science Theater, Mitchell, bad. And then there's this that's just really unwatchable.
You would have been so much better off doing what I did, watching the dub version of Savage, the Spanish dub version of Savage. Trust me.
I think I agree.
Oh my God. I mean,
I regret it.
Granted, Martin Cove is, like, he's in there more than he probably should have been. For the movie, like, he plays this hunter whose dad got killed by Bigfoot when he was camping. The kid was like 8, and he sees his dad just taken up in the trees, and he comes down, and Bigfoot lands down, takes his father away, and he's got the gun. He's like, "Oh my God!" and of course they show that in the trailer, but in the movie he's out there. Martin Cove is like this hunter type of dude, and he's taking out like this college kid who wants to find Bigfoot. So he's taking him out trying to find Bigfoot, and he starts talking about how his dad got killed, and so it kind of transitions from him seeing his dad die and he's crying to transitioning back into Martin Cove as an adult, and he's just laughing like ha 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 ha. and at least the creature looked more like. Okay, so whenever you saw the face, you could tell there was kind of partial mask, but at least like dress up, it looked like there was more of like an actual more. They put a little more effort into the design of the Bigfoot than there was on Assault on Sasquatch. But this one, he'd be running, and then he'd be on all fours, and he'd jump in the trees and climb the trees, and he'd be flying from one tree to the other, like you'd see in some like wire work kung fu parts, and then he'd lower down and grab people up and just kill them, and it was just like.
But this one Bigfoot has his teeth so big that they're in the way when he tries to lip sync. So he's the only one whose mouth kind of moves. And I really am trying to fish for something good out of it, but like really the character design is it. I'm sorry. Yeah. To sell it as a film is just fucking terrible because this is a 0 out of 10 for me. Like I could not get through it.
The best thing you said about it was this could replace Ambien in the porn market.
That's true, boy. I fell asleep so many times during this, and I physically held my eyelids open to finish it, and it was just bad.
Hold on. Let me see if I can send this over, or if I can share too.
I found out what breaks my internet constantly is I use mouse across borders because I have 2 computers.
Oh, okay.
If I try to use that, suddenly the internet just goes and crashes.
Of course.
Oh, and now my dog wants to bark.
Hey, at least he's got an opinion. He's saying crap movie.
Yes, yes.
I slept through it too.
Hold on. Maybe I'll try to send this to Clay. At least you can see what the face looks like from Bigfoot from Savage.
Luna.
Yeah, we get it. You hated the film too. Oh.
Okay, what about pulling up?
Now, I tried to pick up an image. This is just like if you can do like a screen share. Just the link will bring up the image of the face for the Sasquatch from Savage.
Oh, okay.
If you're able to do it. If not, don't worry about it.
I am running really slow because my real mouse. I'm having to use the I forget.
Did we play the trailer for Savage last time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've already gotten it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. Of all the films, they bring on Krampus versus Sasquatch, but they take off Savage. I'm like, really? You take off an actual legit film that may have had a shit budget, but still is an actual film compared.
You can't even pay to stream it right now. Like you have to buy the $25 DVD.
Come on.
No, don't worry about it, dude. It's not worth it.
I wonder if they're getting ready to like re-release it in Blu-ray or something because it's Blum.
Oh my god,
that would be weird.
I'd be curious if Blumhouse is trying to do their own streaming.
They might. I wouldn't
just buy up everything. Just keep everything in their own little.
You got a point there. I guess it is one of his earliest films.
Damn. Oh, I gotta fix that. I hate that. But Shelby, what did you rate the movie? What did you think?
0.
It gets a rating?
Yeah, 0.
How do you rate your Spanish dub of Savage?
I mean, yeah, like the Spanish one. 1, 2, 3 stars.
Well, I mean, I can already tell just even from that trailer. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to waste my time.
No, don't watch any of his movies. Ever.
Yeah. What was his name? BC 14.
BC Fortune. I thought was it 14? Hold on.
He writes.
Yeah, 14. BC 14.
He writes a lot of self-published like ebooks under a lot of like women's names that look like erotica, and I cannot even imagine how bad those are.
Wait, here we go. I got to read this. BC 14. BC 14 is the award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and film director and editor. His involvement with cinema began as a film production major at Pittsburgh's Point Park University. Following his second year of studies, he headed west to Los Angeles. There, he worked behind the scenes on a variety of productions, both big and small, and haunted the film labs and vaults Hold on. Is it going to go any further? Haunted the film labs and vaults of the most every post-production facility in town. After garnering acclaim for some of his early short films, music videos, and commercial specs, he wrote, produced, and directed his first feature, the noir thriller The Terminal Hotel, released worldwide by Image Entertainment. RLJ as 2013's Do Not Disturb, starring Fright Night, Stephen Geoffreys, Scream Queen Tiffany Sheepis, and the Lost Boys Corey Haim.
He's bragging about a Corey Haim film where Corey Haim doesn't even star in.
He also said he was award-winning for some of his specs.
I know.
Just ideas.
Yeah, that's weird.
An award in school? I don't know.
I was going to tell you, don't knock on Corey Haim. There are some good Corey Haim films.
Yeah, but if he's third listed,
I know.
You know,
but after sheep piss.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, who the hell is Sheepis? I'm like, God.
Oh,
I want to know what she was Scream Queen of.
Oh.
Yeah. So do we have any other thoughts or comments? Do we want to look at next week? Or next episode?
I'm gonna throw out one because I've skimmed through this one before, and this one actually is more of an actual legit film and actually a horror film. I got two beyond. Primal Rage.
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
Play the trailer.
All right.
Yeah, this one's actually got. I've actually think this one actually is. It's like a couple that gets lost in the actual like wilderness, and it's attacked by an actual like Bigfoot. But actually, the Bigfoot's more like a mix between. Well, he's like an ape-like creature, but he's more like almost like a caveman. He wears a mask and almost kind of acts like the predator. Like he kind of hunts and does something with spears and stuff.
All right, let me see. I think I got the trailer. I think this is it.
This one's actually well, compared to everything we've watched, is an actual legit film.
Hold on, it's taking me a second to do it.
Yeah, no problem.
Now.
I'm gonna report back that Sheepis, she's a trauma Scream Queen.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll give her partial credit there. I'll give her partial
was
credit
in
on that one.
What is it? Tromeo and Juliet.
Juliet?
What is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tromeo and Juliet, yeah. I'll give partial credit for Blake Hoffman.
And James Gunn wrote that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Primal Rage from 2018.
For a year, a month, 9 days, I have been planning this exact moment. I'm scared. What was that?
What are we gonna do?
We'll get you back, okay? We'll just follow the river back up to the road, flag someone down. It'll be easy. Guys, there's an exit on the road. Does anybody have a cell phone? We're just trying to get back.
There's something in these woods.
Go!
There's a creature lives in these woods, as ancient as my tribe remembers. The legend says that when our chiefs die, their spirits come back. The creature took your wife.
I'm gonna get you.
All right.
I'm in because it's not terrible CGI.
No, yeah.
Last movie.
So where can we stream that?
It's on Tubi.
Tubi?
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm on Tubi's page right now, and like I'm on the list of all the different films they have, and they got Primal Rage. It's an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, perfect time. It's also on, let's see here, Peacock, Roku, Redbox,
Oh, wow.
all
Okay.
three.
Luna.
But Let me mute myself so I can deal with the dog, and Shelby can do her book review.
Ooh, I read a legit actual book this time. I did not read self-published erotica.
Oh,
So my friend Wendy suggested this book because she enjoyed it. It's by Max Brooks, who didn't he write the Vampire Hunter, like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Oh, wow, did he?
World War Z.
World War Z.
Okay.
And what's his name? Is it Albert Brooks?
Mel Brooks is his dad.
Mel Brooks. I really remembering names really well today. Mel Brooks' son. So he writes horror. So this book is called Devolution, and it's about it was a little slow to get into. It's written in like found diary format.
Okay.
And there was just the first few chapters, I feel like, or few diary entries, I feel like could have been edited. A little more brief. Like, I don't need to know all of your backstory about your relationship issues and whatever. Like, just get into the Bigfoot story. But they go and live in this new high-tech futuristic town in the mountains. And then there's a volcano eruption. And that brings out the big feet, the Bigfoots.
Oh, Lord.
And
so
they
there's more than one?
them.
There's more than one?
It's a whole community of them. And it was a good book. I enjoyed it. Like I said, a little slow to get into, but that might have just been me being like, come on, get to the get to the Bigfoot. But it was
action now.
Yes, I want action immediately. But once you get into it, it gets going quickly, and
okay.
It's just the diary entries of how they're dealing with them, and also how they're trying to survive being cut off from the world for an unknown amount of time because of this volcano. So yeah, it was interesting. It takes place over 17 days. So like I said, once it gets going, it rolls quickly, but I enjoyed it. No weird Bigfoot erotica to make you uncomfortable. Just actual writing. Someone who can write conversations well.
We're not asking for a lot, just some decent dialogue.
There you go.
Yeah, a book that you don't want to scream at. I recommend Devolution by Max Brooks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So next time we're going to watch Primal
Rage.
Primal Rage. Okay, because I put down 3 more films that we can check out too.
Like what?
The Sasquatch Gang from 2006. I know, just the title made me go, I kind of want to see this. This makes me feel like there are a bunch of kids that are hunting Sasquatch.
Or a gang of Sasquatch kids.
Oh, that's true. Willow Creek, which is the Bobcat Gulf.
Yeah, I need to see that one.
And then one that just looked odd called Bigfoot, The Legend is Real from 2020.
Okay.
But we'll go with Primal Rage for next week. It seems to be free everywhere. We can't fuck this up, but we will try.
I would say the Sasquatch Gang, it's a legit film because it's got Justin Long in it.
That's right. He was in a spot, and it didn't show him starring, which was weird because I saw him in a screenshot of it.
Comedy teen film. I think I've seen the cover for this one. Hold on.
Comedy teen film.
Hold it. Young fantasy and science fiction aficionado Gavin Gore and his friends stumble upon some huge footprints in the woods. A local cop reporter and renowned Sasquatch authority investigate while 2 of Gavin's dim-witted neighbors hatch a scheme to profit from the situation.
All right.
There's also one. I own the copy of it, but there's also it's one with Jason Lee. It's a viewer scoop film. It's something with fireflies or something. It's hold on. It's early. Like this is where I think he met his wife on, but before he made Chasing Amy and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hold on.
I met my wife on a Bigfoot film set.
Yeah, Jason Lee. Jason Lee. Come on. Let's see. Films. Correct away growing up Smith. Hold on.
Didn't Affleck and J-Lo meet on Geely, the worst film ever made?
Yeah, I think that's where are we? Better Place, Kissing a Fool, Chasing Amy, Drawing Flies.
Drawing Flies.
Yeah, this one. This one was directed by Malcolm Ingram. It's one of Kevin Smith's best friends. It's basically Jason Lee, Jason Mewes, Renee Humphrey, Let's see. Kevin Smith himself, Joey Lauren Adams, Ethan Suplee's in it. So yeah, it's like all the early View Askew people. And a young man with the help of unsuspecting roommates hikes through the Canadian wilderness in search of Sasquatch. Early 90s independent Kevin Smith.
We should watch this the next one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But if Justin Long's in the film, it's got to be entertaining.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So,
Sweet.
All right. Well, we want to round up and try to do a show in March.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well,
or unless we want to count this one as January's.
Yeah, that's true. we're a little behind. But y'all got anything else?
No, that's all I got for the moment.
All right. Well, I'll wrap it up and close this out. I don't have an outro. I need to make us an outro. But you can follow us on Twitch and YouTube, and that's our social media, right?
I'm working on some more, but we'll get some out there.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
All right. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.